Ahmed was seated in the lounge at the airport in Delhi, waiting to take the midnight flight to London. He had reached the airport hours before schedule and was already tired of sitting idly. Oh, how many times he had mentally rehearsed his plan for the all important badminton tournament in London. He decided to take a stroll. After the crowd and the noise inside the airport, the cool air outside and the quiet space were a welcome change for Ahmed. Going further down, he noticed a loan machine on the sidewalk. He was drawn by curiosity to the machine. It turned out to be a simple weighing machine. Acting on a childish impulse, Ahmed took out a coin and inserted it in the slot. A card popped out, and Ahmed was stunned to read it. It said, "Good evening, Mr. Ahmed. You weigh 60 kilos. Hope you enjoy your midnight flight to London." By God, how could a simple machine know his name and his plans? Amazing. Ahmed was tempted to try checking again to see if it was all happening. The card that came out then read, "Good evening, Mr. Ahmed. You still weigh 60 kilos. Hope you enjoy your midnight flight to London." Now Ahmed was truly taken aback. He still couldn't figure out how a simple machine could tell so much about him. He had to know. He took off his jacket, removed his shoes, and stood on the machine. The card popped out and read, "Good evening, Mr. Ahmed. Your weight with or without your jacket and shoes is 60 kilos. Have a safe flight to London." It was getting more and more curious. He stood wondering about the various theories and possibilities that could have gone into making the superior machine. He mentally worked out many combinations. Nothing seemed convincing. After a while, he decided to test the device again. The card that came out then read, "Good evening, Mr. Ahmed. You still weigh 60 kilos. Sorry, you just missed your flight to London." How many Ahmeds are here among us? Most of us. When you started playing the game, you started on a journey to achieve your dream with love for the game in your heart and a smile on your face from the fun you had after playing the game. Where have you reached now? Have you missed your flight to your dreams and got stuck with your fears? The mind has a habit of getting attracted to what it likes and repelled by what it doesn't like. Your mind loves scoring runs, and therefore it wants you to keep scoring runs. But you can't score a run in every match, and this is something it doesn't like. Now comes the fear of not getting what it likes and getting what it doesn't like. My team depends on me. What if I fail to perform? My parents and coaches expect a lot from me. What if I don't fulfill their expectations? What will people say about me if I don't perform? I'm focusing so much on the game. What if I don't get the opportunity to play further? Fear is one of the biggest reasons for under or no performance. Why? Because fear tightens your muscles and distracts you from following the process. 2. Fear takes you out from the field you are playing and puts you in your head. 3. It takes away your nerves, fills your head with worries, and crushes your self-confidence. 4. Fear kills your fun, an essential factor for peak performance because it stills your heart. When you don't have the heart to play, how are you going to perform? If you want to feel free and enjoy your game, then you need to deal with this fear. There are 6 types of fear you may encounter. 1. Fear of embarrassment. What will people feel or say about me? Fear of letting others down. I will feel bad if I let my team down. They depend a lot on me. Fear of putting in the effort and not getting the desired outcome. I'm putting so much effort into the game. What if I don't get selected? Fear of not performing up to others' expectations. Will I be able to fulfill my parents' expectations? Fear of making mistakes. What will my coach say if I make a mistake? And the master of them all, 6th, fear of failure. What if I fail? When you start playing not to lose, you start playing very safe. You don't allow yourself space to make mistakes. Worrying about the result further feeds your fear and makes you play tentatively. Now, playing tentatively will keep you stuck. So, today I'm going to share a secret with you, which I have applied to myself. You will not find this in any book. I am telling this from my personal experience. You may not believe it, but it is true. I have never experienced fear when it comes to tennis because since my childhood till date, I have never ever lost a single match in tennis. Seriously, not a single game. Do you want to know the secret behind this? The secret is very simple because I never played a single tennis match in my life. So, if you don't wish to fail or make a mistake in cricket, stop playing it. You will never lose. Nobody will expect anything from you. No team would depend on you to win matches. On a serious note, the other fact is that you will also not win any match. The higher you play, the more people start expecting from you. If you play competitive sport, you are bound to win some and lose some matches. Fear is like a balloon. The more air you blow into it, the bigger it gets. Face it. Please don't make it bigger by feeding irrational or harmful thoughts. Demanding you should never fail. People should always feel and talk good about you. You should never make a mistake in a match are all harmful thoughts for your performance because this is never going to happen. Have you ever seen a player who hasn't failed in his career? Not everybody talks good about the god of cricket, Sachin Tendulkar. So why would all talk good about you? It's also good in a way. You need to have critics around you. It helps you stay grounded and learn and grow. But you should also learn not to take every negative thing to your heart. Don't feed your fears. Don't run away from your fears. Accept it and then deal with it. To beat fear, you must recognize it, understand it, and neutralize it. Recognize it. Remember that everything starts in your mind first with a thought. Fear also enters your mind first. The first sign to remember is your mind starts singing the what ifs song. What if I don't score? What if our team lose because of me? What if I let down my parents and coach? Second, these what ifs will lead to oh no. Oh no, I should not have played that shot. Oh no, what did I do? When your mind starts singing what ifs and oh no song, your memory starts sending pictures and videos to support it. With this audio visual playing, now you start feeling anxious, uneasy, and scared about your future or what holds for you in the match. This is when fear has completely taken control of your mind, and now it further moves down to your body. Tight muscles, increased heart rate, elevated blood pressure, increased sweating, dry mouth, cold hands and feet. It takes control of your breathing and finally performance. Understand it. Remember, it's not a monster. It's just a feeling. It's a natural feeling that everybody experiences. Last week's activity was to write down the qualities of a warrior. One typical quality that we read from the responses sent to us was being fearless. Does being fearless mean the absence of fear? Fearless people are not afraid to be afraid. They acknowledge, accept, understand, and manage their fears. You can't eliminate fear from your life, but you have to learn to manage it. It's your body's natural mechanism to prepare you in a situation that you see as a challenge. It is not there to scare you, but to warn and protect you. Neutralize it, the ABCD of neutralizing it. A, accept that you will have fear. The moment you accept it, you have taken the first step to neutralizing it. B, break up the fear. Go step by step, one ball at a time, one match at a time. C, change the channel. When it starts singing the what if song, change the channel to how should I play. D, don't demand. Demanding that people must talk good about me is damaging. Not everybody will speak well about you. It is good when they say well, but if not, it's still okay. Getting the best things in your life is not within your control, but making the best of what you get is. E, enemy or friend. Don't make your fears your enemy. Make them your friends. Please don't run away from it. Understand it. Talk to your fears. Don't push yourself in a cocoon or shell because of your fears. It's okay to fail. It's okay if people talk bad about you. It's okay if you make mistakes. What is not okay is not enjoying your game. What is not okay is stopping yourself or not playing the game just because of your fears. What is not okay is giving up on your journey to achieve your dream and getting stuck up with your fears. So, activity for the week, write down your fears, understand it, and neutralize it. Check out a plan to deal with them. Fear has two meanings. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. The choice is yours. If you have questions, drop a message to us. If you wish to register, and if you haven't, click the link in the description box to register. See you next Friday. Till then, love your game and enjoy your game. Thank you.